Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's Syracuse taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your San Francisco Giants.
And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Will McKnight. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Spots the plate. That's strike one. And foul ball. In the dirt, full count now. On the ground.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next to hit, Billy Benjamin. Benjamin launched a homer in his most recent game. Yo, one. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Ball one.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Gets the outside corner with that one. Left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Right fielder, number 88.
Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Nunez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Stays alive. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. back here in San Francisco. And today's starting pitcher, John Green. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Digging in, Enrique Coronado.
Designated hitter, number 21.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one a
Ball
little bit
two.
high, and that's ball 2.
Hey!
This one in the air, right field. Way back there.
No,
And that's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And there's
Ball
a ball.
3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your
a
break.
leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Hey!
Sasaki with a homer in his last game. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ball 1.
Coronado aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Bo
center
Dahl,
fielder,
the next Giant to
number
hit.
14.
2 for 8 in the series so far.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
One, two now.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. The flip. 1 at second. On to first, double play. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off,
new
first
inning getting
baseman,
started.
number
Victor
93.
Gallegos getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Gallegos went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 9.
That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Tamonte wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Fred Diaz. That misses the zone.
Ball went out.
Ball 1. And another ball. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Giants, David Ortiz.
Number 35.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Batting 5th, left fielder, number 15.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Up the middle, Berger. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's safe.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Scott Pringle, the next Giant to hit.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Now a check on him at second, back safely.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Out to short. Gets it to first. He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Catcher, number 33.
Now one missed.
Damn.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out to short, Berger. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the third inning, Roger Saunders now at the plate.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's your 1. And that one pulled foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2.
0-1.
Saunders gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. To the right side. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
1 out, man at first. Now here is Billy Benjamin. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Nunez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say it's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Ground ball to the right side. Pringle steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Ton Barton.
Number 28.
Ball one. Yeah.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Diaz takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Second baseman, number 29.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next to hit, Enrique Coronado.
Nope.
And
ball
that's
one.
a little bit high. And that's ball one. Man at second. Late on that fastball. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Throw to second, safe. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's towards center. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 17.
And that misses. And that's ball one. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Sets him down looking. That K is his third of the game. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the fourth. Victor Gallegos digs in now.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, right field. Ortiz on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. League leader in average, also apparently human. Who knew? Fred Diaz, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball, that's off the
just
plate.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But
Ball, that's in.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning. Bo Dahl getting ready to hit.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, number 35.
And a foul ball. 0-1 down. A little out front there as he swings through it. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
So up next, Dan Rudolph. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Hey.
Ortiz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball, that's in.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Struck him out without a swing. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
First baseman, number 32.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him looking. 3rd out.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Martin Lloyd.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Ball
That's
1,
out.
no strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 43.
That's a ball.
One now.
That's in. Ball 2.
There's the strike. That one lifted to left. Rudolph settles under it. And there's 2 away. At the plate,
Now
Billy
batting,
Benjamin,
left fielder,
1 for
number
2.
23.
Benjamin matched a homer in his last game. And that's
Whoa,
downstairs.
that's
And the count even 1-1. On the ground out to short. And that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th
97.
and taking over on the mound, Kevin Brooks. 25th appearance of the year for him.
For the Giants, catcher, number 33.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. And a good eye there. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Man at second. Popped in the air. Left field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now, Darryl Flowers.
Second baseman, number 29.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. The run scores from second. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Way high there. Ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Coronado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. There's the strike, 3-1. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. 3-2 now. Strike 3. Frozen with the front door slider. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now it's the shortstop, Carter Sasaki, who's 0 for 2.